Is it worth it to get an advanced degree? Well, let me lay out some of the options so that you can make an informed decision. A lot of people graduate and they go to work for a couple of years and they say, hey, should I get an MBA? Should I go back to school? I'm not sure what I want to do with my career. Well, first of all, going back to school just because you're not sure what to do with your career, probably a mistake. A better way to think about it is to lay out all the reasons that you might go and you might not go. For example, you might go because you want to build additional skills which are going to result in a higher income. The good news is you can actually plot that out. You can actually go to the school and ask them for students who went through this program and ask them, what's the median salary increase that they get? What are the typical jobs that they get? And in fact, hey, can you introduce me to a couple of those students? I'd love to sit down and ask them some questions about the program. Okay, so write that down, write down what you find out there. You also need to factor in the opportunity cost. Not only are you going to be paying for this program, you're also going to be losing money by not being employed. Okay, so factor that in. I also want to point out a rule of thumb that most of the people I know who went to grad school and loved it use. And that rule of thumb is, at least for an MBA program, they only go if they get into a top 5 program. Not top 5%, top 5 program. In many types of grad schools, there's a dramatic difference between the ones at the very top and everything else. So you want to beware. You're not just going to a grad school. You want to make sure that you are going to the right grad school. This is why it pays to do informational interviews and actually speak to alums. And one last thing, grad school isn't just about the money. I do want you to be informed. I want you to have written down the numbers, create a simple Excel model, but also remember that in grad school, you meet amazing people, you build a network, you have life-changing experiences, so factor that in as well.